Check, check, 1 2 1 2. Check, check, 1 2 1 2. I can't even hear myself. Check, check, 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Check, 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 1 2 1 2 1 2. Let's see how we are. Yo, what up? Hey, Ross, can you hear me, brother? Can you hear me? Hey, Ross, can you hear me? Tell me yeah if you can hear me. Let me know if y'all can hear me. I'm trying a new setup, so let me know if you can hear me. Damn, yup. Everything sound good? Everything sound good or what? All right on. Sud, dude. How's it going, guys? It's been a long time since I've done a DJ Talk Tuesday. Sounds a little bit distorted. Let me turn down my compression a little bit. What about now? What about now? Let me know what's up. Let me know what's up. Right there should be money, right? Right there should be money, right? What up, Texas player? So for everybody on Facebook, if you guys don't know, I'm actually live streaming on YouTube as well. So if you are a subscriber on my YouTube channel, what do you got? Go ahead and check that out. So yeah, let me get this audio right because I can't hear nothing. I can't hear nothing of myself, so I don't know if I'm distorted or what. This whole new setup, like I've never ran it into a phone before and like checked everything, and I don't have a second pair of ears to check some stuff. So let me know how bad I sound. Too big. What up? What type of turntables do you got? I have some Technique 1200 MK5s. So yeah, I definitely love those. DJ Vasile, Irvin, LD Shot. What up? Texas Player. What up? So yeah, I sound good now. Finally, cool, good now, good to go, perfect. I'll make sure to turn it up again. I'm just kidding. So what's going on, y'all? What's different in the DJ world? What's up with the DJ world nowadays? It's been a while since I've been in the game. Not really. I've kind of been like chilling back, chilling back, like watching from afar. So definitely some new hottest things. What do you guys think about Denon DJ and their new Prime series of tables and CDJs and mixers and all that? Let me tell you what I think about them. Honestly, I mean, the CDJs themselves, they look really, really dope. And I feel like they probably have everything that you would want in a CDJ to take out the pioneers in a sense. I mean, with everything that they've had going, or with everything that they've put on to those players in general. I mean, there's a lot, but there's like a huge change that would need to happen. I mean, everybody and their mama would have to change their rider, and I know that's their saying right now is hashtag change your rider. But honestly, like, oh man, I don't know. I just heard Paul Oakenfold actually is gonna be rocking that on his latest tour. But I mean, that's different. You know, when you're doing your own tour, I mean, you can basically have whatever you like. It's gonna be one of those things where when you're doing a festival or you're doing something with, other artists or whatever, it's gonna be kind of hard to request that. I mean, how many people are gonna actually invest in the Denon Prime series as far as like rental companies and all that? I mean, I'd like to see it, but I really don't know. As far as their turntable, when I seen them not this past year, but the year before that at NAMM when they actually like brought them out for the very first time, I was very excited about them. But since then, they've added some changes to the designs, and I mean, the changes to the designs definitely kind of shied me away from it. When I first seen them, I was convinced that those would be a next pair of turntables for me personally, that I would invest in those. But honestly, I just can't get over how the platter looks. If you would look at how they looked when they first kind of had them out in that glass case and didn't let anybody touch them, they were more murdered out. You know, they were more all black or whatever. So Yeah. Damn, Jerry, spamming away with them thumbs up. What up, Devin? Oscar, they're actually outside, man. They're connected to my my fucking water. Oh, yeah. So I mean, I don't know. The price is what, 7.99 per unit, if not six. No, yeah, I want to say it's 7.99. It's $100 more than a PLX 1000. I mean, when it comes to pure looks, I mean, yeah, the Halo is nice, but is it $100 more out the gate? For a lot of guys to who do that to their techniques in the first place, I don't know, man. It's really, I really don't know. I know Denon supposedly has brought a whole new, brand new design to him. So I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, I seen a video where Homeboy took the platter off and was like, check it out. This is a brand new design or whatever. And honestly, it looked like a regular hand pin turntable that is regular Super OEM. But so they say they have rebuilt the motor themselves. So we will see. I'm not sure if I'm not sure how they're gonna hold up. I'd like to definitely get my hands on some and really try them out for myself. But who knows? What up, Isaac? Over here on YouTube, volume is really low. It's cause on my bad, brother. It's cause on Facebook it's really loud. So I gotta kind of I gotta kind of balance it out a little bit, my brother. What up, Edwin? Um, Shouts out DJ Ernie T over here on YouTube. Everything's looking pretty good on YouTube, man. It's been a while since I've streamed, and yeah, I feel very, very rusty. Thinking about the Reloop 7000s for my next pair of turntables. Can't afford the new text. Have you looked into possibly a used pair of Techniques? Um, yes, Luis, the Pioneer PLX 1000s are very dope, and I'd really like to get my hands on a pair of some. Um, I've always said the best budget turntables out there that is going to give you the best bang for your buck, and I feel that are super slept on, are the Audio Technica LP 1240s. I mean, you have that super OEM build, you have that motor, you have that tone arm, you have basically everything except for the chassis. I mean, they look really nice. The rounded corners is not for everybody. For a lot of people, they also like it. One gripe that I've heard about those, though, is I heard that, the glossy finish kind of rubs off after a while. But who knows? I mean, if you can find a used pair of solid Techniques, I mean, they're probably going to last you for the rest of your career. Jerry is sad and that's that. You're right, Art. Used pair of Techs fuck the world, man. I'm telling you. You can't go wrong with a used pair of Techniques, especially if they're in decent condition. I mean, don't get me wrong. I have definitely came across some pairs of Techniques that needed a lot of work, but who knows? Quick second before I move forward with the stream, if you guys haven't added to the DJ Cafe YouTube group, make sure to add to the DJ Cafe YouTube group. It's the DJ Cafe with a K. It's a group that I run here on Facebook, and also have a YouTube channel where I'm streaming live as well. So if you guys like to subscribe to the YouTube channel, make sure and head over to YouTube and go ahead and do that. I'm actually on the road to 1 million views on my channel in general. So it's, I don't know. It's a big milestone. I definitely need to step it up this year. Goals for this year is 10,000 subs on the YouTube channel. So we'll see if we can make it happen. Yeah. Right on, Evan. Looking for someone with more torque. There's a lot of options out there though, where you can get a lot more torque in your turntables. If you can find a used pair of Vestex PDX 2000s in your neighborhood on your Craigslist or local on eBay, that would probably be your best bet. I mean, build quality, they might seem a little on the lower end because they are a lot more plasticky. They have plastic threads on the feet, but don't get me wrong, man. With the suit ultra pitch and all that, you cannot go wrong. Yes, Jerry is going ham on that. What up, Rodrigo? I'm glad to be back, man. DJ Talk Tuesday. This is crazy. I can't believe I used to do this every Tuesday. I know I got requested for like a long time for me to bring it back, but honestly, I didn't think people really people really mess with it. What up, Chris? Over here on YouTube. What up, D Storms? What do you What do you think about the Mixers Quattro? Right on. If not, I think the Quattro is really dope. Honestly, I feel like the Quattro is the Mixar's version of the Rane 64. I mean, in a sense, they kind of look somewhat. No, not they kind of don't. But I mean, in a sense, I don't know. I hope that kind of makes sense. I think that's their version. I mean, Mixars. I've messed with their things at Nam, and they seem very, very sturdy. I'd really like to invest in a pair of Mixar's turntables, the ones with a straight arm, the L or the STAs. Oh man, those look super dope. Oso Films, where the putas at? I'm not sure. Where the films at though? Hey, Akeem, hey love, really enjoy your channel. Have you tried the DJE 1500/2000s? No, I have not. I have not tried those tables. Irvin, I've been DJing for the past 7 years in bars and clubs, but I have my first wedding gig this Friday. Any tips? Be confident, man, and take your time and have some patience. Definitely have some patience. With weddings in general, it's really easy to get overwhelmed. So it's one of those things where you kind of just want to keep your cool the whole time. What up, Chio? Um, do you 23 degree your needles? No, I do not. I do not. For people who don't know what putting a 23-degree tilt on your needle, it's to simulate a straight tone arm. You get better vinyl traction. Your needle stays in the groove. So for fellas who have a regular S-shaped tone arm but want straight tone arm performance, that's one thing that you can actually do to your needles. If you buy Shure M447s, it actually comes in the little manual. They actually recommend that for DJ purposes and professional use. So just a quick tip. It's really dope. But I've never done that. Honestly, I do a couple little tricks to the tone arms themselves. Hey bro, you in Fresno, right? How is the news about the rain in Madera? Any news? I'm not sure, man. I really don't watch the news. But it's pretty flooded out here. So, yeah, Jerry, shouts out to all the little mamas out there. Yes. What up, Jacob? What's going on, man? I need to talk to you, brother. I need one of those Z tables, man. I need one. Um, what's up? What's up, DJs? How are you doing today? When are you coming to Washington D.C.? When I get booked to go to Washington D.C., man. Uh, if you guys see me looking down, I'm actually responding to the chat on the YouTube stream right now. So if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure to check it out and subscribe to the DJ Cafe on YouTube. Do you fart at a gig? Yes, I do, especially if it's outdoors. I definitely let it go because most likely when you're doing an outdoor mobile gig, you're kind of like in the corner somewhere, kind of far away from people. And since that it's outside, the wind would just take it away. I'm not sure if I would do that in a DJ booth though, especially because people usually come up to the DJ booths for requests or whatnot, or can you plug in my phone, whatever. So yeah. DJ Misk, where have you been? Where have you been? So yeah. Oscar, Herb Fats at the station. I don't know if he meant farts or faps. So yeah. Akeem over here on the YouTube stream in ear headphones. I was browsing, however, you can't try them, so I probably change it over to the C70s. Can't really find any feedback on those buds. Honestly, in ear headphones, I heard a lot of pros and cons. It's one of those things where a lot of DJs who try to make the switch tell you, "Hey, it's one of those big switches. It's really hard to get used to." But then there's those guys who say, "You know what, man? In ears is where it's at." I mean, it's really dope. I like how I just like them for how I spin. At one point in my career, I really felt like I wanted to switch over to in-ear buds, because I didn't really use conventional cans as much as I guess wanted to use headphones. It's one of those things where you definitely want to keep yourself using headphones nowadays with screens and everything. Like it's really easy to Serato face everything. So I mean, yeah, it's one of those things. But to each is their own. I'd still like to try out some in ears. I mean, there's a lot of top DJs who use in ears, not only just EDM DJs, but also turntablist DJs such as Chris Villa. Does Oscar grab your butt? Only when he wants to play colitas, man. Anyone have a lightning to quarter-inch adapter? I don't know, fam. What do you think about the DDJ SZ2, aka the SZ1? That's what I think about it. I mean, I feel like they didn't do a lot of changes to it. I mean, the changes that they did are kind of cool. They're nice little touches. But I don't know, man. I mean, it is what it is. I'd like to get my hands on an SZ, either if it was the first or the newest one. But the price would definitely have to be right, and I would not be willing. Yeah, I would not be willing to buy brand new. Honestly, it's just for the type of person that I am and the setup that I have right now and the gigs that I do. I just for what it wouldn't make sense. Ever play with the Behringer DDM 4000 mixer? What do you think? I am on DVS. You know when that mixer came out, all right, so when I came up in DJing, when that mixer came out, it was one of those mixers I was really hyped up, and for the reason that Behringer before then didn't really put out amazing build quality products, they didn't put out amazing products in general. So MIDI was barely starting to cross over into the DJ world in general, whether it was controllers, and that was definitely one of the first mixers that had MIDI. Uh, if you look at that mixer on the back, you actually don't have a USB out because when it came out, MIDI wasn't even cool on mixers yet. So you would have to get dual MIDI into a USB adapter in order to actually MIDI map the bad boy. But it was ready to go, and I want to say you could have upgraded the fader. Behringer had their own infinity crossfader that you could put in one of those. And I mean, a lot of people raved and reviewed about it, but there was also a lot of cons with a mixer of that price point. I mean, if you got a used one now, I don't know how good it would be because given the age that it came out, I don't know if it would last you a long time. But honestly, when it came out, it was dope. Will you do more videos with your S9? Yes, I will do more videos. It's not my S9. It's actually Jerry's S9. I should be getting it tonight though. And if Brody gets here in time, I will give it away on the stream. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that. What up? What up? What type of music is your favorite to play from Rosie? Honestly, I just like feel good music, and that's not very specific. That is extremely vague, but that's just true. I like timeless music, so music that you can jam to 10 years ago and 10 years from now. I have the SZ1, and I'm getting the Denon MC7000 this week. Shouts out to you, Ernie, man. Sounds like you got money, playa. Deep Storm is Pioneer all the way. Chio, yes, I know. I have to equal out the volume for Facebook as well. Play the Hey Irvin, you are very blessed, man, because I wish I was able to check out Chris Villa play at the clubs all the time. It'd be really dope. Do I use sampler pads? I actually use a DDJ SP1. It's one of my I don't know. It's like when I got it, I really started to like it. So it's almost gotten me to the point where it makes me want to invest in an S9. But it's just one of those things. I don't know. I mean, I really like my 62. What up, Edwin Bonilla? I go by DJ Eddie ENT. What do you think about DDJ SR? DDJ SR is a great starter, mid-level, and pro controller, in my opinion. Definitely some of the cons, though, if it's a pro controller and if you're a mobile DJ, is that you don't have a built-in mixer. Therefore, you're only relying solely on your computer power and things of that nature. I mean, it's nice to have a built-in mixer where you can actually plug things into and play them off of without having your laptop connected to the controller itself. Yeah. What is the best wireless mic for mobile DJs? That's a question that I cannot answer because I'm not that much of a mobile DJ anymore, at least. I have like a Samsung wireless mic system, and it's okay. I mean, I hardly ever use it. It has a lot of handly noise, which I don't like, but I would definitely recommend something from Sennheiser, and of course, sure, you can't go wrong with one of those. Fish or shrimp tacos, I would probably have to go with shrimp tacos, but it always depends on where. Yeah, it always really depends on where, man. Let's talk about I use the Shure mics and Line 6. You know, Line 6 is also one of those companies that is really good. Man, the YouTube stream is the YouTube stream is popping. Is Ableton worth purchasing, or what's the alternative to make a pre-mix like to upload to SoundCloud? To make a pre-mix, like you want to record a mix live and then upgrade it to and then upload it to SoundCloud, or do you want to put the mix together in Ableton and not mix it in general, and then upload it? Had a phone call over here. Going to the past. Going to the past. DJ M 700 versus 800. 800 all day, man. Put the mix together. I guess Ableton would be your best bet, but I don't have much experience in putting mixes together in Ableton. Honestly, uh, thoughts on the XDJ RX Pioneer? I think it's a solid controller, honestly, and I think I would probably get one. It's just the price would have to be right, and I would have to do a lot more shows that included record box. And right now, I just don't do enough of those shows. Mauricio, I would have to go with Flacas, man. I have a rule: if I can't lift them, I can't really mess with them. Daniel, any new CV? You know what? I actually do have quite a bit of new control vinyl, but it's not like any hot shit. It's like real, like I don't know, man. It's like real, like chill shit. But I just so happened to get it because it was on sale, whatever. So, yeah. What up, Reggie? DJ one time. Gerardo, I got the DDJ SB2. What do you think is better? What do you think is better to connect to a mixer? You want to connect your controller to a mixer? Have you ever hung out with DJ Conflict? No, I promote Club Killers, and that's one of like my that's for sure like one of my go to out of the two record pools I really mess with. But I'm not like in Club Killers. you know, what up, DJ Bar? If you guys haven't checked out DJ Bar's channel, he actually has a really poppin' YouTube channel. It's under DJ Bar, BARR, I believe. I think you can search that and you should be able to find his channel. If not, just type in his name, Bayardo A. Rugama. Yes, Gerardo. Well, I mean, you would definitely want to connect into some type of sound mixer, something that has multiple inputs depending on what you need. If you don't need a lot of inputs, I mean, if you're not plugging in a bunch of mics or any other musicians or anything like that, you should be perfectly fine with possibly just a 2-channel or 3-channel or a 4-channel mixer, sound mixer. So, yeah. DJ Chio, the Club Killers or LMP.com. For me, it would have to be Club Killers, son, all day. I've been with them for a long time, and I don't see myself switching over to another record pool. Are Rane mixers overpriced? What brand do you recommend? I wouldn't say they're overpriced, but there's a big but now. Since Rane, if you guys don't know, which I'm pretty sure you guys already do know, Rane was actually sold to a huge company. What up, Mark? Uh, it, it was actually sold to a huge company where they own Denon, they own Newmark, they own a bunch of other companies, Akai, you name it. And one thing about Rane that was so special was it was American made and the customer service was amazing. I mean, I only had one hiccup with my 62 ever where the fader actually broke. I had a scratch session at my house, and at the end of the scratch session, the fader was broken. Last scratch session I had at my house. But I mean, I contacted Rain the next day, and it was very easy to get it fixed, and the customer service was amazing. So a lot of people now, where it's not, a lot of people now think, hey, you know what, the warranty is not going to be the same because they're under new management, they're under new owners in a sense. Now people are wondering, hey, should I spend $2,000 on this mixer? Because before I had that reassurance that they had a great customer service. So it's one of those things. I mean, honestly, right now, I don't know what they're gonna come out with next. But if you think about it, they're in the same warehouse, they're in the same office building as Newmark and Denon. So you can see a lot of Denon products, in a sense, have similar things to a Newmark product. I mean, if you take for instance their new Denon's new VL Prime, if you look at that platter now versus when they first sneak peeked it at NAMM a couple years ago, the platter is different. If you know what a Newmark TTX looks like, you would realize that the platter is the same exact one that's coming out on the VL Prime. I mean, they're in the same office building. It's like, hey man, I think we should definitely keep this in house. You guys still got some of those TTX platters around, like toss them over here. And it's one of those things. So I'm interested to see what Rain's gonna come out with next. But I don't know. I really do not know, man. So yeah. Any thoughts on the PLX? Whoa. Any thoughts on the PLX 500? Honestly, they look really pretty. They look really nice. I mean, they're sexy turntables, but when I read the description of them when they first came out, when they sent that email to everybody, it was, a great entry level turntable. And as soon as they said that, I knew that the torque was not going to be there. And they kind of put it out there in a way, and they dressed it up in a way where people would think, man, like, this is like like in a sense, like this is like the poor man's PLX 1000. I mean, look at this. It's a Pioneer turntable. The torque's going to be amazing. The build quality is going to be amazing. But from what I've heard and from what I've read as far as specs, it's just not there with a 1000. I mean, and it's not going to be. Look at the price point. I would say for a beginner pair of turntables, you could probably save your money and try to find yourself a used pair of Techniques. Well, that will last you the next 10 years versus buying a pair of PLX 500s. And in 2 years from now, you say, hey, you know what? I want something with a little bit more torque. That's the issue there. Carlos, yes, I do use controllers. I use a remote controller for my TV and my X. I'm just kidding. Yes, I do from time to time. I do not own any controllers, though. Have I tried the DJM 450 yet? No, I have not. But it looks really, really nice. Back in the day, what up, DJ Notice? Back in the day, one of my first, I would say my first legit mixer. I mean, I've gone through a lot of mixers when I was first coming up, but my first one where I was like, yo, like, this is a solid piece of kit was the DJM 400. So the 450, when it came out, it was really nice. One thing I would have wished, though, but it's just me, being really, really picky, is I wish that they would have made the size just a tad bit bigger. One problem that I had with small mixers in general is when you cut on them or things like that for certain size hands, like your hands get caught on certain. I almost got the bug. With certain size mixers, like they might be a little bit too small, and they take some time to get used to for the most part. But they kept true to the DJM 400 size, which is nice. But I definitely think it's a solid piece of kit. I know with the built-in sound card, it's cool. Just waiting for that Serato club kit. I mean, I would invest in one if I can hook that bad boy up to Serato. I'm just not on Record Box yet. It's just one of those things. I haven't messed with it. I'm a Rane guy right now, for the most part. So I don't see myself making the switch fully over to Pioneer and fully over to Record Box anytime soon. So yeah. Record Box, though, I have used it. I used it at NAMM, and when I used it, it was still kind of in the beta testing. It was still, latency wasn't right there, and the cue points were slightly off. But from since then, I've only heard really good things about its accuracy and its latency. So I'm excited to mess with it one day and possibly invest in it and possibly get down with it. Will it take over Serato's place one day? I'm not sure. I mean, right now, Pioneer is leading the market when it comes to products and you name it when it comes to anything. But I mean, that's a tall mountain to climb to completely take over Serato. I mean, Serato has its issues as far as Serato DJ, but this is an issue with Serato DJ in general. I personally don't have an issue with it. It's been, it's not worked for me in the past, but lately it's been pretty good. For a long time now, actually, and I haven't switched back to Scratch Live or nothing like that. Being that I have a Rane 62, I could do that. But the thing is, before Serato was Serato DJ, it was Serato Scratch Live, it was Serato Intro, it was Serato Itch, and now you have everything all in one pool. Before it was all separated. Therefore, hey, we have an issue with Serato Itch. Let's send out these bugs to fix it so these controllers can work properly. Oh, hey, we're having a problem with the new 57. Let's send out an update to fix that sound card issue. Excuse me. Hey, we're having a problem with intro. Let's send out this update to fix those bugs on everybody using the smaller entry level controllers. Now you have everything together. So this person has a problem, you fix that one, but it creates a problem for this person over here. You fix that one, then it creates a problem for this person over here. So it's one of those things where it's never going to be perfect, and it's one of those things that's going to continue to evolve. And it's one of those things I feel like Pioneer will also run into with Record Box in general. I mean, Record Box, if you think about it, it's going to be including mixers, DVS, and controllers. So it's really one of those things where it can, in a sense, end up like that. But it's one of those things. I know I said it's one of those things a lot of times. But what's helping them is that if they create the software, they're creating the software to go along with their hardware. The same thing why a lot of DJs invest in Mac controllers and Mac laptops and MacBooks and iMacs and everything, all professionals, is because they make the operating software to work in conjunction with their hardware. So that's one thing that's really dope about Pioneer Record Box is that it's going to, in a sense, work easier with each other because it's specifically made for it. Unlike Serato DJ, where it's made for everything and his mom, like everything. So I mean, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Let's see where we at on the YouTube stream. How do you search for music on Virtual DJ if certain artists don't show up? Honestly, man, I'm not the one to help you out with that. I haven't used Virtual DJ in like 5 years. Uh, Edwin, MacBook or H? I got a bug in this room. I'm about to kill that mother. Edwin, MacBook or HP? I haven't used a HP in a long time either, so I'd have to go with MacBook. I mean, hey, they call me Andy Mac for a reason, right? Hey. Is the Rane 57 a good mixer? They're selling me one for $300. For $300, buy that. Buy it. Buy it now. Buy it now. Send a photo of it to me. For $300, you might be thinking, hey, it's only compatible with Scratch Live. Nobody uses Scratch Live anymore, but you forget that's a solid mixer. So that's a mixer that will last you for a long time. I mean, even if you wanted to use it with Serato DJ, if you hooked up a SL2 box, $300 is really cheap. So yeah. Are you over here spamming me, Scott, or use content unlimited streams promo? Never heard of that, man. Asus, what? It looks like I'm drinking like a Coors Light, but it's actually a Coke. That's funny. That's funny. All right, let's talk about DJ gear customization. I would say in the past 2 years, customizing your gear has been more affordable and more available now than ever. Whether you have Techniques, PLXs, a S9, a 62, a DJ Tech mixer, a controller, you name it. Your laptop, skins are now more available than any time before. I mean, you go to 12inchskins.com. They're probably one of the leaders. Yeah, for sure. Not probably. They are one of the leaders in it. Back in the day, there was a turn labels. There were other ones like Style Flip and things like that. But you definitely, damn Jerry, don't get mad, man. Chill. But definitely 12-inch skins right now is cracking. I actually have a video review in the works of some 1,200 plates that I purchased from them, and they're really really dope. Another company I want to check out, but they're from overseas, is 1,200 plates in general. Man, whoa, man, that Coke. Their stuff looks super super dope. So yeah. What's new with Virtual DJ? Have you ever mixed with a real vinyl? Yes, I have. Quick story. Back when I first got my first pair of turntables, my buddy Little Man, who was DJing at the same time, we both started out around the same time. He started out a little bit before me. I bought some. All right, so I had bought these Newmark TT 1625 turntables, direct drive, but they're all plastic. Everything was plastic. Tone arm bass was plastic too. I wouldn't be surprised if the tone arm S was actually plastic as well and spray painted silver. All plastic. Well, on Craigslist, some guy was selling a pair of Ortophone DJ Cuber needles. I'd figure, hey, let me invest in some really good needles that were actually worth more than my turntables at the time. Damn, still worth more than my turntables now. That guy was also selling a whole bunch of vinyl. My boy Little Man bought the vinyl, realized, hey, this is a lot of vinyl for me just to practice with. Here's half. So that was before I ever had any DBS, ever. Skins are pretty played out, man. I mean, I haven't. You know what's a big thing now in general is stickers. I'm actually working on a video where is it should you sticker your laptop? Should you sticker bomb your laptop? I mean, right now I have my laptop sticker bombed, and it's one of those things where I kind of stopped doing mobiles, and I felt like, hey, I don't need it to look super duper professional. But there's another company out here putting out illuminated skins for DJs, which I think is super dope, and it's different in a sense. I mean, and it's not hard to install at all from what I've seen. So I'm gonna try to get one. I'm gonna try to finesse one, but who knows? Isaiah, what's your? Oh, that was gross. What's your opinion on the best mixer coming from a MIDI controller? Are you? Oh, Rane wise, okay. I would say, well, what's your budget, man? Budget. Believe it or not, and it's sad to say, but budget plays like a huge part when it comes to buying DJ gear, which sucks. Which super duper sucks. So yeah, what's the name of the illuminated sticker company? I can't remember. I mean, I would tell you, but I'm streaming off my phone, so I can't really search it up on my IG. But definitely hit me up after the stream, and I'll send you their Instagram. That's funny. What up? What up? Let's A minus. What's up? My bad, brother. My bad for ignoring your question. It's because I'm over here on the Facebook stream as well, so it's kind of hard, man. I can't go cross-eyed. Alex, opinions on the Pioneer PLX 500? Save your money and pick up some other turntables. I mean, unless you want to buy some new turntables and a couple of years because you want a little bit more torque. You know what? I shouldn't say that because what if a Pioneer rep is watching me and they're like, hey, let's not ever send that guy anything. you know? What up, Jose? What up, DJ Cal? Damn, I made it sound like you're two different people when you're the same person. Edwin, what do you think about Gemini? I don't like Geminis, man. I like Scorpios. I'm just kidding, man. Gemini, honestly, I haven't seen them come out with anything worthwhile. They've came out with certain things that look like they're worthwhile, but they never really work out. So yeah. Manuel, how old is to start DJ? How old is too old in a sense? Yes, there you go, David. David with the win, man. David's a real MVP. That dude hooked it up with a tailgate. What? Search one. I'm not hating, just old school. Hey, man, more power to you, man. I'd like a lot of guys who started from way back in the day because I respect that. I mean, you don't see a lot of guys out there like that now, so it's really dope. A minus. My question was, what's the best tip for transitioning from reggaeton to rap or rap to reggaeton? Different BPMs, insane BPMs. Besides auto looping, what else do you do? Effects, drops. Honestly, man, you could just beat match it in. I mean, to give you a quick thing is you can go from a hip hop song that's I don't know, man, 95 BPM, right? A lot of reggaeton songs, in a sense, are also 95 to 100 BPM. If you're playing, I don't know, man. If you're playing Bubba Sparks, Booty Rockin' Everywhere, whatever, you can go into a newer hit that's, or Bubba Sparks Missing New Booty, my bad. You can go into, a newer hit that's like Rihanna's Work, therefore it already has a tropical feel, and then from there you can transition right over into a classic reggaeton song or a new reggaeton song, because, I mean, you already have that tropical vibe going. It's when it, like, transitioning from reggaeton to rap is not hard at all. I mean, transitioning in general to anything is not hard as long as the BPMs match up and as long as you can make it work. So, I don't know, man. Isaiah, do you prefer the 57 SL or the 62? 62. Oscar, if you can't mix on iPods, you ain't a DJ. You right. What up, Nathaniel? What up, Nathaniel? What up, Rockwell? I didn't see the middle name at first, man. I got lost in the shirt. What up, Brandon? Yeah, A minus, man. I'm telling you, man. It's real chill, especially when it's covering genres. When you're moving through genres, you got to think to yourself, yo, does this make sense? Does this kind of sound the same? So yeah. Uh, yeah. See, Akeem is about to go like super like far genre bending, but I usually just kind of keep it simple, man. If you wanted to jump a lot of BPMs in one shot, you can always echo out and kind of slide one in. It's all about timing. It's all about you never want to kind of drop something like boom out of nowhere and it's completely different. That ruins the flow. So all right, so if you want to transfer from something from 84 BPM to 109 BPM, what I usually like to do, there are transition tracks already pre-made for you to do that, but I haven't used those in years. I kind of wanted to challenge myself and step away from those. I actually work my way up there. So if I'm going from 84 BPM to 109, I'd say I'd probably be able to get there like in 4 songs. Even if you're quick mixing, you'd be there within 10 minutes. Plus or minus 8 on your turntable, and you just keep working your way up, man, until you reach it. That's basically what I like to do. Uh, Corridos, corridos to reggaeton. It's pretty easy, man. Basically all you gotta do is just echo out, and then you just mix in that gasolina. Your thoughts on harmonic mixing and not mixing in harmonic? For people who don't know what that is basically just mixing in key and making sure everything sounds the same. Pros to harmonic mixing is it sounds nice. I mean, it sounds like all one song. Do I think it's a huge difference maker? It really depends on what kind of DJ you are. If you're strictly a pure blend DJ, mixing DJ, then it is a difference maker for sure. But I mean, if you're scratch DJ in a sense, more of a Red Bull 3 style type of DJ, you like to do tricks, you like to do different transitions. Yeah, you would still need to play in key for a lot of things, especially if you're trying to tone play over. It definitely sounds a lot better if your tones that you're tone playing are in key with the songs that you're transitioning into. But it's definitely not necessary. I mean, I've watched a lot of Red Bull 3 style submissions and entries, and even in the finals where a lot of the guys weren't mixing in key at all. And I mean, to the common ear, you're not going to know the difference. But to a certain DJ's ear, you're definitely good. Especially musicians, you're going to be like, yeah, this is not cool. Edwin, what do you think about sync? Huh. I mean, it's cool, man. I don't really trip. Honestly, man, I really don't trip off of other DJs in general and what they do. Uh, if you're a DJ who uses sync, whatever. If you're a DJ who doesn't use sync, whatever. I mean, really, does it affect me? No. Does it affect you? Most likely not. Sync is cool, but sync can only help you out for so long. It's not always gonna be there, and that's the issue. That I think guys who rely on it should definitely worry about because it's not always gonna be there. What up, Victor? Long time no talk, man. How you been? Nico, I forgot. I didn't see your other question, man. For clubs, though, what was it? DJ Chio, when are you doing a giveaway? When I have something to give away, man. That's, if funds are limited, especially when it comes to that YouTube money, you don't really make a lot of it. But I'd like to give something away pretty soon, man. So who knows? We'll see. I know I got a DJ meetup coming up that we're putting together as we speak, and hopefully I'll be able to give something away to one of my subscribers, man. I think that'd be really dope. Who knows? Maybe I'll team up with DJ Bar, man, and we'll collab on a video. I don't know. Lofi Productions. First off, man, your name is really dope. Lofi Productions. That's dope. What's up with these mashup slash remixes that are offbeat with millions of views and lots of likes? LOL, is everyone tone deaf? I don't know, man. It's one of those things, man, where yeah, like Ernie says, man, the average person doesn't care really. Think about it, man. One thing that kind of unmotivated me to do clubs were I was doing a lot of like live remixes and a lot of live transitions and mashups and things like that, and the crowd didn't know. The crowd didn't really know. I mean, the crowd was just like, whatever. Like, this dude's probably playing like a pre-made mix or whatever and things like that. So that's why I kind of transferred over to more of, doing rap shows and art shows where I can actually be an artist in a sense. And people can appreciate what I do. Louis Beats, what up, man? In my opinion, just a freestyle DJ show with endless tracks and go off the vibe of the night. That's as real as it gets when you DJ. That is super true. All right, Bar, we're gonna make it happen, player. We're gonna make it happen. What up, Jimmy? What up, Ion? What's going on, man? I got about 15 more minutes into the stream, then I'm gonna go ahead and log off because I actually started streaming late. I didn't even get into why I was streaming late. I was supposed to start this at 6:30 Pacific time, but I didn't because I thought my neighbor's house was on fire. So, yeah, I had to go outside to grab something from my truck, and then like it was weird, man. I thought I was on fire though. Like I smelled smoke, and it smelled really, really smoky in the air. Like seen the smoke, and I was like, "What's going on?" Um, and yeah, I look over and like my neighbor's house is abandoned, and like the lights on the inside were on. So I like it didn't help that they're older lights, so they're like warm, like real orangey lights. And I was like, "Yo, is this dude's house on fire?" But it turns out no, somebody just moved in there. I didn't know. Tripping, man. Uh, what up, Mark? I'm not the man, man. I just do my thing. What up, Gino? Chill, bachata or cumbia? For me personally, say if I were to go out with a lady and go dance, I would probably have to say cumbia. I mean, I got a brother who's like super into bachata, and it's cool. But I mean, teach his own. It's not really my thing though. Um, I don't know, man. I just don't want to get all like close and hella sweaty. Like, that's just weird, man. Like, like, nah, fam, nah, fam. So let's get into some video topics, man. I feel like as a YouTuber who does DJ videos solely, um, it's real easy to kind of like what happened with me in the channel in general. I don't I haven't discussed this publicly or whatever to any of my viewers. um Life just got in the way, man, and it's one of those things where you see guys who are very consistent and you kind of just become more of a spectator, and you're kind of like, oh, that's cool, like I'm just gonna sit back and watch videos now. But there's a lot of YouTubers out there that I've seen in the past like year or two that have like really caught my eye, man, who are really doing really, really good things. So it definitely motivated me to start putting out more videos. So I got a couple videos in the works. I know I put out 3 videos like a couple weeks ago, but I definitely would like to get on a schedule where I knock something out possibly once a week, twice a week. Oh man, when I first started doing videos, I was pumping like 4 or 5 a week, 3 a day at times. I was like pumping them out. But now I look back and they weren't really quality videos. So part of me kind of wants to go back and delete a lot of those videos and redo them with a lot better quality. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, it's cool because they're very like real videos. But then again, now I'm more about the quality, so I'm kind of like, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if I delete them or not. I think I got like over 200 videos on the channel. But what's something that you guys would like to see me cover? What's something that you guys would like to see me talk about? What's something that you guys would like to see me review in general? Gerardo, I use Final Cut Pro. Yeah, I got it off that Pirates Bay. Just you know. But yeah, man. I don't know. When it comes to videos, we will see what comes out next. I know I got a couple of things that I definitely want to add. I know a lot of people are tuning into the stream thinking I'm probably like mixing or something, and they leave right away. They're like, "This dude's just talking. I don't want to see this." RJ, interview other DJs. I definitely would like to do that. DJ Mike, yeah, dude. I mean, YouTube is definitely a little difficult to kind of keep, you know, steady. I work like close to 60 hours a week. So I mean, it's one of those things where I don't know, but I definitely got to pick it up though. I definitely got to pick it up. DJ Positive P. I wish I could, man, but I can't raise my volume up too high. I'm also streaming into my phone off of Facebook, and this is at the loudest I could probably get for Facebook without sounding distorted. So my apologies to you. Do you use a GoPro or which one is it? I have a GoPro. I have a GoPro Hero 3. I don't use it anymore though, really. I kind of just have it there and I haven't used it in a long time. But GoPros are really, really good to have. I would recommend getting like the Hero 4 Silver, the one with the screen on the back. You definitely want to be able to frame your shot. So yeah. One thing that I definitely yo, what up, Keaton? Hella late in the stream, man. One thing that I definitely would like to add into the DJ Cafe, as far as like YouTube videos, is I would definitely like to get some new, fresh faces in the videos. So if you would be interested in possibly reviewing something, unboxing something, or giving a tip or whatever, and you feel like you can put together a solid video, um, I mean, definitely, definitely hit me up. I mean, I'd like to collaborate with some other people who are interested as much as I am in DJ gear, DJ news, DJ shit. So definitely hit me up. Hit me up with a DM or whatever, and we can make it happen. But it definitely has to be quality, though. I definitely only want to put out quality things from now on, and that's where I'm at as far as moving, the channel further. So for a lot of you who are on Facebook right now watching this live stream, and if you guys don't know, I actually have a YouTube channel. Most of you guys probably will know because a lot of you guys are probably subscribers from there. But if you guys haven't subscribed already to the DJ Cafe, Cafe with a K on YouTube, make sure and do that. And for everybody on YouTube, if you guys haven't added to the DJ Cafe's Facebook page, definitely add to the DJ Cafe Facebook page. I usually post things there first. So yeah. DJ Chio, what is your business email? I will type it into the chat right now as we speak. You can send me emails to here. Definitely email me first, not without it, like not with a video right away. Like hit me up there, like you're like, yo, check it out. You should look into Sound Switch Bot into the sound. What is that? What is a Sound Switch Box? I might just look into it right now. Quality over quantity. Yes, that is true, Isaac. I mean, definitely one of my issues when I first started YouTube was I was just pumping out videos, and it was just like quantity all day. So now I haven't, I don't put out videos as much as I used to, but I definitely want them to be quality. I mean, even like this stream. I mean, back in the day, I probably just would have set it up like that and been like whatever. But you got to take the time to put in better audio and better lighting and all of that jazz. So let's before I clock out of this, let's go ahead and do some plugs with some other streams and things like that that you guys are probably very interested into. Especially if you guys are even watching this stream. If you guys didn't catch this past Sunday's world premiere show of the Sound Cave, put on by TZ Radio, a YouTube video for that will be put up later on this week for the whole show as well. If you guys would like to catch the next Sound Cave, it should be not this week, but the next week in a couple of weeks. It will be on a Sunday, streamed at around 5 p.m. Pacific time. Put on by TZ Radio. So you guys got to go head over to the Facebook page of TZ Radio, TEEZZY Radio. Also, hit them up on Instagram, and we live stream off Facebook, Ustream, and IG all at once. Quality show this past Sunday. We had a really, really good show. We had DJ K Rich coming out of Fresno, California. Very, very respected DJ out here, and not only in California, but outside of California and all throughout California in general. So, yeah, another thing on on this Sunday, actually, I have a stream with the real YouTube DJs. You can find us also on YouTube. We stream live to YouTube. It's 3 hosts. It's me, Jay Mathis, and Jimmy, J Rock Reed. I'm all like trying to remember the full name from Facebook. Yeah, it's all of us though. And this week we will also be having a good friend of mine, Jason Gully from the One Stop DJ Shop out of Modesto. So if you guys want to make sure to subscribe to the real YouTube DJs on YouTube, make sure to do that. Like I said, it's Sunday. I believe this Sunday we will be streaming around 5 p.m. Pacific time as well. So it's super dope I mean, that's a super dope show too, because you have me, I'm the Cali guy, Jay's in Atlanta, and then Jimmy's in like Baltimore area. So I mean, it's 3 different perspectives. They're 2 very, 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 very well respected mobile DJs and professionals in general. I mean, these guys have solid equipment and take that very, very serious. I think Jimmy does it full time for the most part. I mean, the gear that dude has is endless. So definitely check us out on all those streams. If you got any other questions or whatever, or if you guys ever need any advice or looking to get any type of feedback on what to get or what to buy or whatever, make sure to find me on Instagram. That's probably the best way to get a hold of me, or here on Facebook. But my Instagram is Andy Mac that DJ. I do a lot of live streams on there as well, but I mix live on there as well. I have a video coming out where I show you how to get direct audio into your phone from your mixer, and probably the best streaming setup for Facebook mix shows and possibly Instagram mix shows as well. So definitely stay tuned to that. Make sure to check those out when they come out. And like I said, if anybody wants to collaborate on any videos, or if you guys got anything that you guys want me to cover in a video, make sure to send me a DM, any questions, things like that. But other than that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the stream. Shouts out to every single person that tuned in and watched this DJ Talk Tuesdays. It feels real good to be back. I cannot say right now that we'll be back next Tuesday, but I will definitely put out a schedule of when I am doing TJ Talk Tuesdays. And now with some new software that I've actually come across, I will be able to be having people from not my neighborhood. So I will be reaching out to those DJs that I can have, whether it's Chicago, whether it's New York, whether it's Jersey, whether it's Oklahoma, whether it's Jamaica, wherever you're at, I will probably be able to plug you into a stream, and we'll be able to do it live on Facebook and on YouTube as well. So stay tuned for that. Make sure to hit me up on all my social medias, and thank you guys for watching. I mean, I can't believe people actually watch me talk about shit. So yeah, I will see you guys on the next one, whenever it is. And yeah, let me get ready for